Rilke says, I beg you to have patience with everything unresolved in your heart and try to love the questions themselves as if they were locked rooms or books written in a very foreign language. Don't search for the answers, which could not be given you now because you would not be able to live them. And the point is to live everything. Live the questions now. Perhaps then, someday, far in the future, you will gradually, without ever noticing it, live your way into the answer. This little card was given to me to put in my wallet uh, when I went into my undergrad at Appalachian State University, y'all, in Boone, North Carolina. And it's funny when I look at this quote now and I know that it's true, but it took me so long to get there. And I think that's essentially what I want to talk about today. We are so impatient. We are so concerned with getting ahead or catching up or not falling behind. We are so consumed by productivity and how to expedite our experience in this world, our success, our accomplishments. We are obsessed with more, faster, faster, faster. And in our obsession of trying to get everything that we want as quickly as possible, we're fucking missing it. We are missing our lives. It's okay that it took me decades to reach the point where I truly understand and know this writing to be true. It's okay that I had to literally live my way into this answer because so often we look for advice from our elders, and I have spent a lot of time working with older adults in their 70s, 80s, 90s and beyond, mostly as a caregiver companion, but I also spent several years arranging care for older adults, mostly those living with dementia. So I've spent a lot of time in the company of people who have lived in the world for quite a longer time than I have. And what I've found is not that I've gained and accumulated all of this wisdom that has enabled me to cut corners and skip steps and jump ahead because of this knowledge that had been imparted upon me. No, none of that. It's not that at all. Yes, being in their company has enriched my life tremendously, but not in the way of enabling me to get ahead of others my age, but rather for me to value and enjoy this moment just as I am right now. And I'm very grateful for that. Oh, it's so crazy. I like rereading this. I remember how I felt when I would look at this quite frequently throughout my life. And it made sense to me. It was quite beautifully written and it was a beautiful idea. I just couldn't grasp that level of patience. I just wanted to know all of the things and I wanted to gather all of the tools to empower myself to make a huge impact and eliminate as many of those injustices and the unnecessary suffering that I saw just permeating this world. I was in a rush, and come to find out, not only are Rilke's words a truth that I now feel and live, they're not words that I'm going to try to impose upon any of you, whether you're younger, the same age, or older. The thing that I've learned is it takes time. No amount of advice from anyone who is your senior is going to negate the fact that you have to live your life. You get to live your life. Those things that we resist and want to overcome so quickly, some of those things, that's the good shit in this life. Even the messy, rigid, hard, really ugly and problematic, all of the obstacles and conflicts that arise that we just want to be over and done with. If we would just accept their inevitability and the fact that they're integral to this human existence, well, it wouldn't be so painful inside of those experiences. In fact, so much of the pain that we endure in this life, I believe, is caused by our resistance to accepting the very pain that is inherent to being human. So, all this to say, you are where you are, just as you are in this moment. And that's really right where you need to be if you choose to embrace the fact that you live inside of a never ending question, which is this life. What does he say? One day, perhaps someday far in the future, you will gradually, without ever noticing it, live your way into the answer. It is just learning to love the questions, learning to build a comfortable seat inside of them instead of trying to transcend all of them. I think that'll do for today. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll see you soon.